Trickle on in, friends. Trickle on in. It's Friday. My music ain't working. Yeah, it is. It's just quiet. There we go. It's like I forget. I take a week off, I forget. I stream, I learn, then I'll forget. Come on in. We got some exciting bottles to try tonight. That is for sure. Man, it's been a little while, but we finally got Jack Daniel's single barrel proof Tennessee whiskey bourbon. Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. The picks are in. So come on in. Say what's up. Get something in your glass. Hope you had a great week. Last Friday, took the night off. Had a big old race last weekend. Absolutely crushed it. Great freaking time. Carb loaded out of my mind Friday night. Y'all missed it. You missed it. Then this weekend, we got important stuff coming up. Storms. We're battling storms again. It's tornado season right now. There's tornadoes as we speak. I'm watching them, but nowhere near us. Any of you guys in freaking Michigan? Have y'all seen that? Let me know. If you know anyone up in Michigan, they just got slammed, man. Crazy tornado up there. I don't know what part of Michigan, though. What up, Joe? Yeah. Paul P. Yeah. What do you mean you missed the intro? As in, like, you didn't see it, or you missed it? Like, man, I missed that. Chris Valencia from Biloxi. Are the junkies alive? What up, Martin? I'm in Michigan and have no idea what you're talking about. It says Dang Hooper. Dude, let me find it. Is it not storming where you're at right now? Michigan tornado. I saw pictures of the footage. The live didn't start? Well, I hope people hear me. Let's see what it was. Tornado rips through southwest Michigan. Right here. Union City damage. Union City. Let's do, or was it? This says Elkhart. What is that? So Elkhart's in Indiana. St. Joseph County's Michigan. There's a tornado. Look, Hooper's over there doesn't even know his state's getting slammed, bro. You didn't happen to visit Michigan before that tornado hit. Dude, I don't know what it is with me and tornadoes, but it's not good. Okay, it's not good. I visit, tornado. Or wildfire. Or something. What up, Guy? What part of Indiana are you in, Guy? Because according to this was, I guess, the upper part of Indiana. I saw a picture. I can't find the picture. Yeah, right here. There's a bunch of trees toppled over. That one's on a person's house. That guy's truck's gone. Ooh, here's the... Oh, that's from last year. You gotta be careful. But there was definitely one there. Who else we got? Brian Koppel. What's up? Miracle. Scott Moody. What's up, Odyssey Rider? Cheers, you bunch of nerds. Happy Friday, Trev. I miss you. I don't care what the haters say. F them. For real. You know what? You know what I say, Odyssey, to the haters? I'm going to show you this right here. You too. This is also for Jake. What's up, Jake? Them haters, man. Look at this sucker. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's go. This right here, this could kill someone. I mean, someone break in here. I mean, it's a medieval weapon. Okay? So, all the haters right there, you know what I'm saying? Ah. That's just for them. I ran with hatred. What's up, David Smith? Corgi, Joey Brown. Trickle on in, trickle on in. What are y'all drinking? How was your week? What are y'all drinking? What you got? Fidelity. It's Ryan, by the way. It's when you change your name. Is that Adam Sandler? Or is that you and you look like Adam Sandler? Where did I see that? I was about to read something and it's gone. I'm losing it, man. I'm losing it. I need a drink. Johnny, there it is. I need a drink. It's been a rough travel day with the Midwest weather. It's heading straight for Tulsa right now. I have the live stream up. You guys watch me. I watch the weather. If there's a tornado warning and this channel goes live, I'm watching. For fun. I'm starting the night just a little Old Forester. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. This is gonna be a short stream. You're not gonna get the 2-hour trip, the 3-hour trip. I got big plans this weekend. It's happy hour. Okay? I'm diving into these Jack Daniels, telling you what I think of them, why you should freaking be Johnny on the spot when we drop these Monday, and we out of here. You have to go watch the weather with me. William Miller, Mega Range, I've missed you, my brother. I'm old and broken, and I still feel incredibly drawn to be back in. Nice to be going to see the Braves and Red Sox next Saturday, though. You're going to see that? What the heck was that? It ain't already storming here, right? Noise I just heard. There is. There's freaking a little storm right here. What the heck? I swear. It's always something, dude. I'm always hearing freaking noises, man. We are dog sitting tonight. And maybe that's what I was hearing, but I checked the radar and there is actually a storm right here. Maybe I heard both. Dog and storm. Maybe the dog made noise because of the storm. Ugh. It's Sandler in the Billy Madison scene when he sees that Ernie peed his pants. Duh. What up, Joe the Sample Guy? Race bling. Brian, what do you got in the glass? Old Elk Double Oak to start with. Man, I've stopped seeing Old Elk around here. It's weird. It's weird what, like, again, I haven't really been going to the liquor store. I used to go like twice a week. Now I might go every other week once. So I feel like it's more of a drastic thing for me since I'm like going every other week. But I've noticed like bottles that used to always be there are no longer there. And then in their places are some things I haven't really seen before. So I don't know. We also, we don't have a lot of room. Like I've been in some store. You go in a store. Shoot, some of you guys' freaking gas stations have more liquor than we got, but you go up to like Liquor Barn. When I was in Kentucky, Liquor Barn, dude, it was every bottle you could think of was there. Like the less popular, but everything was there. We got half of that, half of it there. Not even half, a fourth. Saw Miracle says I saw a bunch of Elijah Craig 18 for 189 sitting out with no taker. Seems the bourbon bubble is adjusting. That, and for one, that bottle's special to me only because it's 18 years old, and that was Biggin's last pour was Elijah Craig 18. I made that his bottle. 189. I paid 125 or something for it. Wasn't worth it. And then it went up to 150, and I was like, yeah, it's a hard, like, what are we doing? So 189? Like, you can't just jack up the price and it tastes the same, you know? Like, brothers and sisters, what are we doing? So I went to the store the other day, and this was a great sight to see too, kind of similar. Old Forester 1924, the 10-year, just sitting there for like $120. But it's like that it's overpriced. Like why is it that price? What up, Adam? Happy Friday, time for pour. Let's go, Wilmington. Corgi's got some Kentucky Al Rye Batch 1. SoCal Jake, did you see? I want to know what you think of this. Did you see, I guess it's the Los Angeles Marathon? They posted that since it's supposed to be so hot, which I don't even know when that is, if you can claim your medal at mile 18. You don't have to finish the race. Which it's like, I would feel weird about that. Like, I wouldn't want, like, at the end of the day, it's just a medal. You know, like, who cares what the medal is? Like, yeah, here, I got the medal. I signed up and I paid, so I get it. And it's not like you're saying, oh, well, you did the marathon. I only did 18, but I did it because I got the medal. I don't think anyone would say that. That's just weird to me. Like, why start earlier? Was it going to be too hot? So it's this Sunday. I just think that's weird, you know? Hey, you can get the medal if you do 18. You can just stop if you want to. Like, if you have to stop, you can get it. It's kind of like, that just seems like such a, I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think of that? You don't even have to know anything about, just what if any sport, any of you baseball, it's the equivalent of like, hey, you don't have to throw all 9 innings to get a no-hitter. It's hot. So just do 6 innings and you get it. Hey, it's hot. We're not, just play to the 3rd quarter. We're not going to the 4th. We're not doing it. Just stop. You know, like, what do you think? Yeah, it's like a participation ribbon at that point, which it's like, I'm fine. I'm not the guy who's like, oh, well, you can't have the medal. But it is kind of weird. You know, like, I don't know. Like, here, take the medal that says you did this, but you didn't do that. I don't know. It's stolen valor. Stolen valor. I guess it would be like, to me though, like, it tells you each race has its own thing, right? So each one had a different. So I did the half. So it says half, obviously. So I feel like this signifies that I did half. So if they just gave this to me and I only did 10, I would feel weird taking it myself, you know? I probably would just be like, if I couldn't go on, if I couldn't finish at 18, it was too hot, I would just say, well, I'm not getting the trophy. I'm not getting the medal. Yeah, that was weird. I've never heard of anyone doing something like that. What up, Bango? What have you been up to, man? Get something in your goddamn glass. Mrs. Paul P drove down to Mississippi today. She's running 50 miles tomorrow at the Mississippi 50. What time is that? And surely she'll be done before like storms? Or is it supposed to storm there? It's going to be storming like all day here tomorrow. Maybe 50 miles? That's a long goddamn time. She runs it every year. I don't know if I'll ever do 50 miles, ever. You know? She'll be running in the rain all day. Oh, dude. Keep me updated. That sounds fun. James Lay, push-ups inbound, had to deal with the sun and making him dinner. Well, hey. Food's more important. My wife ran the LA Marathon in 2016, and it was hot as hell. She never had that option. I mean, just walk the rest of the way. Just get done. Outside the Stars, as I did the Baton Death March, and all I got was a coin. They literally just handed him like a quarter. Here you go, bud. Thanks for doing that. We live across the street from the Brave Spring Training Complex now. You know me as Liberty Not Licensed. Hey, see, I was like William Miller. I know Liberty Not Licensed. Heck yeah, dude. So where is their complex? Theirs is in Florida or something, isn't it? I mean, I guess aren't like I don't really know much about spring training, but like aren't all spring trainings or they're either in Florida or I don't know, California somewhere. Right? Like everyone plays there? I just know something to do. Florida and Arizona. That's right. Arizona. Because I know some people who went and watched. They went to Arizona and then they had watched a spring training game while they were there, part of their trip. Sarasota, Florida. Cactus. Oh, it's back. Did I go out? My preview just disappeared. Yep. Well, I'm back now. Little buffer. You buffered for a minute. Okay. You're going to have to do it poor because of the Malort? Yeah, right. So I will say, I don't know if you guys will believe this at all. I got new internet. Speaking of I couldn't have even gone live last Friday if I wanted to. Our internet was out for days. It's just been an absolute crap show with this, with the internet that I've had problems with for years. Yeah, ditched it. New internet. But um I changed it. I had like 1 gig. I was like, man, I think this might be overkill. So I dropped it down to just like 500. So this was like a test. Let's see how the stream goes. I don't think that was because of the internet, though. I'll run a speed test. Oh, yeah, see, it's still super high right now. Even with all this stuff I got going. Oh, yeah, we're solid. Have you tried the Green River weed? Foolproof. Dram it all. Outsider, what is a weed foolproof? Sounds killer. Yeah, it's the new weed foolproof. What up, Drew? Midwest is cool, but the storms are no joke. I mean, it's the same here, dude. It just tornado season, baby. It's coming up. Standards are lower. My wife is a high school teacher, and the lowest grade she can give, even for a missed assignment, is a 60. The freak does that mean? Like you just can't give it. All right, let's bust into some Jack Daniels, shall we? Because Monday we're dropping two, count them, two Jack Daniels picks. I've already done a little testing. And the good thing about these... Oh, I got them backwards. When you get both, it completes the Mortal Kombat sticker. Let's see if I can get the light on it. Of course, I had to be Johnny Cage. I can't get him the lighting. What do you mean? How dark they are, dude. Now, so what that... Look at that. So these... we had originally thought that these were going to be like more towards the fall, like December time, right? We just get them. So that's an extra couple of months they were in the barrel. So they got some more aging on them, okay? We'll start with the bourbon. So the bourbon, the name of the bourbon, or Tennessee whiskey, shut up! The bourbon. From here on out, I'm calling it bourbon the rest of the night. So this, okay, here's Jeff Whack Attack. That's Dusty Dan, and that's Ethan. On the bourbon side. I love how smiley freaking Dusty Dan is. Like every time I was with Jeff when he was making these stickers in the car, and every time he would run it through the AI, it was like Dan was getting more and more smiley. He was just like so happy to be going to combat, you know? I was like, dude, why is he smiling? They're just so serious. Everyone else is serious. Dusty Dan over there like Goro freaking forearms. Oh, that's classic. Hey, I got these like over a week ago, okay? Yo! Did you find where the huz? Alphabet man? I'm afraid I don't know what you're even talking about. This one, 129.2 proof. Now, where the huz just distracted the heck out of me. Um, Flawless victory. Flawless victory. It that name came from the unanimous decision that this out of the 4 bourbons, this was the best one. It was no contest at all. It was like clear as day. I knew, and maybe it's just because I have the best nose this side of the Mississippi. I smelled it and was like, "That this is going to be the winner," and then it ended up winning. So, I will say, and this is what I was talking to Jeff about this when when we first got him, we poured him just to get our thoughts because I was really interested to see what a couple more months compared to when we tried it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be exactly what I remembered it being. It definitely got more, like, I say more of the barrel. I love that term, barrely. So, vanilla, but, like, the char, the sweetness kind of gets cut down a little bit. Darkness, nutty, more of that. So the banana-y thing that you might be used to with Jack Daniels, for one, it kind of already wasn't there. Now this is not a banana Jack. The sweetness is more of a vanilla cream to me than it is like a banana Foster, My bank account can't take these drops. It's okay. Don't get FOMO, man. At the end of the day, it's a Jack pick, and maybe one of the best Jack picks of all time. But who's that? Who am I to decide that? They had no accident. Rocket Boy, you say my haircut looks bad? I did take a nap today. And then I didn't. I just came straight to the live. Okay. Whoa. See, y'all distract me again. Definitely had a little bit of a definitely some more of that the banana that I was just saying, well, it ain't really there on the nose. It kind of was like classic old Jack Daniels right there. It's the huzz, man. Jack Daniel barrel picks. Let's talk. Oh, I already read that. Shut up, Rocket Boy, again. What up, Bourbon Kitty? And Lee, if he's nearby. Does it taste like Jack? Oh, it tastes like Jack. Holy crap, Paul P. Oh, he sent me a bunch of photos. I was like, dude, why are you texting me this so much? Bro, Paul. What's up with that table? I need to do collection reviews again. It's the lighting, bro. What's up with that table? You like ran out of room, so you grabbed the folding table. It's like, crap, I gotta throw them on this table. You need to get a shelf, bro. Huzz equals hose. Anyone else get the still Austin pick? You mean that one right over there? What do you think of it? Oh, they're all going back on the shelf grouped by distillery. How did they make their way to those tables is what I want to know. So it doesn't. It's definitely, clearly, a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. It is a much. I'm trying to think of an analogy. Think of kind of like an Elijah Craig barrel proof, where it's kind of think of an Elijah Craig barrel proof had a baby with Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. You know what I'm saying? It feels like maybe at least some of the Jack picks that I've had, they're like super banana, super sweet. This one's like maybe that's just because there's more age to it. I mean, it seems like an older Jack pick. I mean, it obviously got more aging than it should have. Like, it was ready. They said it was done, and then it aged for an extra freaking 4 months or whatever it was. Well, compared to when we tried this back in what, September? October? I don't even remember. What month was it? October? And we just got them. I got these like 2 weeks ago. So less than 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago, something like that. End of last month. So the still Austin pick was great. I freaking concur. And so are these. I think these 3 picks are just some of the best that we've done. As far as like bourbons that you guys are familiar with. It ain't like a sleeper kind of like Gene's weeded wiener or something. It was just like you don't even know what that is, and you just gotta trust me, bro. These are like, dude, it's Jack freaking Daniels with our sticker on it. It is. It's like just a tint, like a tinge of that Jack Daniels that you know of, but it's so much darker. Like, I would say, do they have an age range of what they're supposed to be? Because I feel like this tastes like 2 years older than what a normal Jack should be. I wouldn't call that a selling point, but it's like it just has something else. How much did they end up being? I think they're both a little more expensive than like the look. They were a little more expensive than we were thinking for whatever reason. I I don't think we had a choice in the price. At least if we did, it wasn't me making any of that. I think they're $84. Let me look. Yeah, right here. So the rye, there's 120 bottles. The whiskey bourbon is the 150, so there's a little more of it, and they're both $84.99, same price. So that's the stats that I got sent to me. I have to sift through all of the info. You guys realize I'm a leech. I'm a leech onto this. Um, I tagged along with the boys. This is technically it'll come with it. I took the little tags off because I hate the little neck tag because it just clanks all the time. But when they're stored, throw them on there. They come with the little neck tag, and it's so this Dusty Dan was the one who set this whole pick up. So he gets the neck tag. It says Dusty Dan. But this is all, hello again, whiskey friends, drifting drams, stuff and whiskey, and you'll see them on the other sticker. So it's like 4 freaking channels that this is going to. So that's why we're like, do we limit how many you get? Like, we want to try and maximize how many people get these. But then we're like, yeah, man, $84.99 is a little bit more than I think. If you went to the store and found one, I don't know what they are, but I think that's a little more. Again, we didn't have a choice in that. I mean, I don't think that's terrible, especially it's got my face on it. And it's good. So if I only have 85 to spend, would you buy the rye or the bourbon? Well, that's what I'm going to get to, brother. Because now we're going to try the rye. I would honestly, here's your answer. I would just buy this one because I'm on it. With nerd tattooed on me. What's crazy? This is the craziest thing about all of these bottles, right? The only person on either of these labels, right? So take a good look at everyone on the label, right? The only person who wasn't AI generated and was just straight up just their actual real life body, unaltered, no AI at all, was me. So, like, it's crazy. Like, he just stuck me on there and then had to AI everything else. It's nuts how he did it, but so I would get this one for sure. I'm trying to. That's Travis. I was trying to see who the freak they made this guy. I forgot what his name is. That's Travis. That's Josh from Stuff and Whiskey and me. Raiden. Yeah, that's right. Raiden. Trev, what's the odds we actually get the stickers? Dude, I got my stickers on mine. I have been told that if they don't have stickers, you can email them and they will send you the sticker. But mine came with stickers. So 69% odds? Maybe. This is 139, 130.9, not 139. Here is the catch to this one. Okay, the rye. It's called Sudden Death. They never responded, says Teddy. Is this shared pour? Yes. Well, dude. Don't shoot. Please, I got a family. Man, this is the first time I've ever, and I'm not even dealing with them. I'm just attached to the guys. So, dude, I don't know. So they're bad with stickers. So this tells me, though, remember when a lot of our picks that they were having problems with the stickers. I just think the quality of these people, I don't think any, and I'm sorry to talk crap, but I'm going to talk crap about everyone then. I think they all kind of blow. I think they just don't care. Like, all they care about is give me the money and we're ship the barrel. Get it out of here. You know what I'm saying? if they don't, hey, I forgot a sticker, bro. Who cares? That's their thought process. Like, no, it's like have some freaking, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, have some pride in your work. Like, visually inspect the bottle. Oh wow, that's crazy. It doesn't have a sticker. Put a freaking sticker on it. There's only 120 of them, bro. Suggesting that you guys give us a way to get the image file so we can print it out ourselves. I don't know, we've never talked about that. But, dude, there's no way why we could not do that. I think that's dumb not to do that. Biggin wouldn't put up with that crap. Frick, no, he wouldn't. 49er fan Matt, I saw you coming in here earlier, bro. Trev definitely on all the gear for that picture. Exactly, I was. I was jacked, now I'm not. Miracle Martinez with a $5 super chat. Let's get this started and hook 'em. Ugh. Like that? Like that? Or no, you're just like, what, like this? It's dumb. Either way, dumb. Mr. Fulton, I have big news today. I'm getting ready for my big Hamilton Heights bowling tournament tomorrow on Saturday morning, 9 a.m. And this Sunday morning is my basketball sectionals. Very busy. Let's go, Mr. Fulton. If you don't bowl a 300, going to be very disappointed. But I believe you will. So I asked earlier, ages on the pick, 7 to 8 year usually. Alphabet Man says 6 to 7, but mine is allegedly 10. I did see that they're definitely, they fluctuate for sure. Value goes up with your mug on the sticker. We know that isn't you. You're wearing pants. I wear pants sometimes. You know. What up, Follow? So the story about this one. Sudden death. So here's the story. I've told it to you, but I'm going to tell you again. We all were like, the bourbon, we all agreed. It was pretty quick and dry, like this is good. We get to the rye. And I was very hindsight, I picked this one. I was dead set on this one. I was like, that's my favorite one. That's what I'm going with. Josh from Stuff and Whiskey was very adamant on the other one. And then everyone else was kind of like, man, I think I'm with you, Trev. And the other, man, I'm with Josh on this. So what we decided to do, we were also, at this point, like 8 pours deep of Jack Daniels. And we were like, let's blind this. Everyone make their decision. Let's blind it. And then the winner talks. We come back. What we didn't know is that the guy running our pick, it was like a randomized blind. So he didn't just give us all the same A or B. Like Josh would have this one in glass A and then the other one in glass B. And then I would have this one in glass B and the other one in glass A. So it was like no one knew anything. Like completely blind. And we tasted them both and then made the decision off of the blind. The crazy thing was, most people flip-flopped their answers once they did it blind. I stuck to this one. This was my favorite. The first go around, it was my favorite blind. And enough people actually switched their answer to this one that it won. So that's why we called it sudden death. It came down to the wire. The reason I love this one is like, this is your chocolatey, spicy chocolate rye, okay? The other one was like your orange citrus, orange peel, bright, acidic-y. This is chocolatey. I love the chocolatey rye every time. And then when we found out at the end, it turned out that this bottle came from Coy Hill. So it is a Coy Hill. And I said, that's freaking perfect, baby. We just picked goddamn Coy Hill. I stuck to my answer. Ethan is a flip-flopper. The proof in warehouse. 130.9. Barrel house. Is that what you want? 113. It was the clear winner to me, dude. I just loved it. Yes, I'm talking about the rye, Paulo. The rye was the Coy Hill. Ended up being from Coy Hill. So I think that's my problem though, is like, Jake was asking, if you only could buy one, like I know $85, that's all. I struggle buying two. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I don't got $190 spend right now. $200 of shipping, whatever it's gonna be. I'm like, I would lean probably just me, the rye. But then I would also think, though, I think the same amount of people, though, would probably say the same thing about the bourbon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I think maybe Josh, he would probably say that, like, he would take this one over it. So, I mean, you can't go wrong. I don't think you're going to get one and be like, dang, dude, I wish I got the other one. Or, dang, I don't like this at all. Like, dude, I've got 3 other 113 and they're all freaking stellar. And the Heroes Edition rye comes from 113 too. Well, there you go. This is 113. It's freaking incredible, dude. What up, Oak and Agave and Bourbon Lover. And 4-Leaf Whiskey. What up, Stacy? Who else snuck on in here? Joe the Sample Guy snuck on in here. Pretty sure Hooper says Whack shares labels on Patreon, and I think I saw Whack say, I can make folders of stickers and make it accessible. So in Whack, this came about, someone asked, like, what are the chances that we get stickers? I know some people didn't get stickers on their Still Austin, and then they emailed them, and then still never got the stickers. So someone was like, well, can we just get the picture and I'll, like, print it off? And I was like, I didn't even think about that. That'd be awesome. Whack, I keep flip-flopping on which I like better. The whiskey or the rye. Let me just do a side-by-side. I don't know, man. This rye, It's one of those things. It's like the more you drink either one of them, you convince yourself that that's your favorite. And then you go to the other one and you're like, I think I might like this one a little more. You know? Okay. Unfortunately, these are my last pours of the night. I hate to break it to ya. Sorry. I got stuff going on this weekend, okay? Have you tried them together? I can, and I will. I have big stuff. We have big stuff going on this weekend, so I have to end early. I'm sorry. I wasn't gonna go at all, but I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going. We got to drink these Jack Daniels together. And I basically just had to show you how freaking awesome I am. That's really the only reason why. Look, I'm wearing this tomorrow. All day in the house. Look at that. Look at that. This is my nickname in high school. That's what I thought, Wilmington. A short live's better than no live. That's literally what I thought. And I was going to be like, man, I'll just do it on Patreon. But then I'm like, no, like, we got to basically show everyone what they're missing out on. So when you guys get your bottle of Jack's, you can just be like, dude, where's your Jack? I got my Jack. All right. I love how I'm side-by-siding them as if it's blind. It is crazy to do that, though. I mean, they're totally different. Completely freaking different. Obviously, one's a rye. But when you smell the rye and then go to the bourbon, dude, it makes the bourbon smell like it's like 10 plus years old. Like, it smells dark. Dark. It's wild. Like, it really does. It smells, I mean, it's like, it smells so much darker than any other Jack pick that I've had. I would pour one. I don't have one, but they're all out. I think that extra time, and if I remember correctly, it was already kind of like that when we tried it, and that's what I loved about it. I was like, dude, this is just so much like richer of a Jack pick than I'm used to. I like it better. It's different, you know? It's similar but different. I think that extra time in the barrel just made it even more. Do they both taste like they smell, and what would you say about the finish? The bourbon definitely, if anything is different, it tastes exactly how you would expect. Like, dude, this is gonna be dense and rich and just thick. And it is. If anything's different, is that I don't really get the classic Jack Daniels like banana profile on the nose. Like, it's so like banana nut bread light. Then you taste it, it's like dark as heck, and then there's like a very tinge of that classic, this is what you love about Jack Daniel's single barrel proof whiskey. It's there, but it's like behind this layer of freaking, I really think it's just the extra time in the barrel, man. See, the more I talk about it, I'm like, God dang, man, I like this. It's so good. The more you drink it, though, the more I'm like, dude, there's really nothing. There's like no other Jack Daniel's single barrel proofs that I have that taste like this. So, if you want a unique one, this is it. I think it goes against the norm. I think it's more complex than the standard ones. I think this is a step in a complete different direction. For instance, I would say that if I had this blind, right? If you put this in a blind, I would probably like I would question like is that is Jack Daniels, right? But then I think this like this layer of extra aging that's going on, I would question because I'm like, well, that's typically not what a Jack Daniels is. So what else could that be? I think I would probably start talking myself into something else. Like, dude, that's like Old Forester. Or that's freaking it's something else. Like, why is it like that? Also, you asked about the finish, dude. Lingering, lingering, lingering. Still there. Here, we'll sit here for a second. Still there. Still tasting it. Still there. At this point in time, it's crazy. It almost starts becoming like the Jack Daniels that you are familiar with at the like right now. We're 30 freaking seconds. We're 40 seconds. It's like a residual Jack Daniels banana, like a chocolatey banana. Right now. Oaky chocolatey banana. They mailed my cave stickers to me. They must like me better. It's diminishing now, but it's still there. So there you go. That finish is freaking long. I think this would last another several minutes. Something I'm very familiar with. Hey, Reynolds, William. How you been, man? Whiskey Burger. I think it is half your high school nickname. You forgot the word quick. Quick fin. Whiskey Burger? Tell me who you are right now and how you found this YouTube channel. Because I know that you went to my high school. You know way too much. All right, let's compare it directly to the rye. It is very chocolatey, but still, it is so polarizingly different. Like, that is just so dang. I think if anything, the rye compared to the bourbon side by side just shows you how freaking dark the bourbon is. Because you go to the rye and it's spicy and it's bright and it's like, it doesn't taste minty, but it gives you that mentholy thing. God, it makes it seem like it's like they're the bourbon's like 12 or something. Like, it's crazy. They're supposed to be. I opened my box and this was right there on it. Okay? Didn't have to stick it on it. It was on there. That's how it's supposed to be. Cheers, Trev. How deep down the runner's rabbit hole have you gone? If you have to pee, do you stop or piss while running? So, I've gotten very good. So I'm about to answer you, and then I'm going to give you a story from this past weekend that directly contradicts exactly what I'm about to say. I've gotten very good. So when I run in the morning, I wake up plenty early. I drink a cup of coffee. I drink my carb drink. I get a poop out. Like, halfway in my coffee, I'm pooping. You gotta poop. And then I finish it. I finish my drink. And then I ensure that I pee again. Gotta piss. Piss. Then I go and run. Totally, majority of the time I'm fine. This morning, Jake might have saw my run was 6.5 miles. It was supposed to be 7. I had to poop. So I was like, that's good enough. I'm going home. I gotta poop. I've gotten pretty good. I say that, but this following weekend at the race, I stopped in the middle of the race to piss. It was bad. It was really bad. I was thinking, so I already peed like 4 times in the morning, and I get to the starting line, right? And I'm like, I gotta piss. But then I'm like, dude, it's just nerves, man. It's nerves. It's fine. The lines, like, there's like 20 porta potties. Still, there's like a line, a huge line. I'm like, I'm not standing in line. It's just nerves. I'm running, and I'm like, dude, I gotta piss. Like, this ain't nerves anymore. So, I'm running with this girl, and I was like, hey, just leave me. Don't wait. I gotta pee. Dude, I peed for like 47 seconds straight. So this wasn't nerves, man. This was like, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did something wrong. So, but here's the whole thing, David. Here's the whole thing. I stopped and pissed and still PR'd that race. I still ran the fastest I've ever ran. Granted, I think it was because I told her to go on, and then I was like, I'm going to catch back up. So I ran. It took me a while to catch back up because I pissed so long, but I caught back up. I'm pretty good, though. I'm pretty good about not needing it. But, you know, sometimes it happens. But there's no way. I'm not so serious that, dude, if I gotta poop, bro, I'm sorry. The PR is over. I'm pooping. You know? Hey, what up, Matt? Trev, you look like $1 million friggin' bucks back when $1 million was a lot of money. Dude, we gotta catch up, man. We just need to hang out again, man. Just an old time. We need to do an old time hangout stream. You know, like ADHD fishing. You know, just here's some samples. I got some samples, and we just make stuff up. What pace are you trying to achieve? You know, at this point in time, I'm just trying to finish the race. Finish the race. I still don't know. Let's blend them together, and then I'll give you my final verdict of which one. I'm still trying to get down to the thing of, like, if you could only buy one, which one should you buy? I think it's going to be up to you. I think you know. If you like Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Ryes better, I would say this one is going to be on the top of your list. If you like bourbons better, you don't care for the rye, you're going to love this. If you love both and you don't know, I think I'm leaning towards I enjoy the rye better, but they're freaking close. So I would take that for a grain of salt. If you're like, man, I think I'll get the rye because I already have a bunch of the bourbons, but I'm not a big fan of the rye, I would say get the bourbon because it is different. You know, they all have, it depends on what boat you're in. You got to listen to the whole stream, man. Or get both. No, getting both's hard. I understand that, so. There's a blend. I'll tell you what the blend tastes like. Maybe that'll make you buy them both. But these will be launching, I think, 5 p.m. Monday. Which, by the way, our anniversary is Monday. So please go and buy some Jack Daniels to celebrate with us, okay? More you know. At least you didn't shit your pants. I've only actually almost pooped myself one time on a run. I've had the urge several times, obviously, but there's one time where I was like, I'm pooping in the woods right now. I'm going to go in the ditch and go. And it ended up, I had a freaking, like, stomach virus or something. So it was like, that makes sense. The cave ones are small. The cave ones are, so... This metal is just so huge. The cave ones are very small. These ones, much bigger. Was it at band camp? This one time at band camp? Two. I still have one of the Evernorth Nerds and Turds picks unopened. No way. I'll buy it off you. I'm out of them. I'll buy my own pick off you, dude. That crap's good. What up, Will T? He's like, dude, I ain't selling you your pick. What up with Matt? What's up with your mouth? What the heck? Ooh, what? Any chance for another apple brandy finish from Barrel King? And then Matt says, "Absolutely." Anecdotally, Jack Daniels ultimately dies from kicking a safe, breaking his toe, and ultimately getting gangrene. That is exactly what they told us on the tour, and we saw the safe. If you saw the safe, I wouldn't kick the thing. That's the exact story they told us on the tour. Dude gets pissed. He kicks this huge, I forgot what it was. Like, I don't know if they couldn't get into the safe. There was something going on, blah, blah, blah. I think he couldn't get into the safe. He was pissed. And he kicks the safe. And it breaks his toe. And then that break in his toe ultimately leads to gangrene, which kills him. Well, the safe is still in this house. I'm sure it was the same temperature as when Jack was there because this was so long ago and it was hot as freaking piss. I would have kicked the safe too. I was miserable, dude. I'm in this house just like sweating my balls off. Like, dude, why are we in here? How did they live? They lived by just drinking whiskey all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, this sucks. No wonder. So, what's crazy? So, there's this house, right? Let me see if I can pull it up. Because you know I love doing this. And then we're done. Then we gotta sign off. Here, let me pull this up. There we go. And then, so there's this freaking spring, right? There's this spring, and I guess this is where they get their water from. You know, this is like it's a story old as distilleries are themselves. You get a fresh spring of unending water. That's how you start making your goddamn whiskey, right? And they found like there's this freaking cave. There's this cave. Let me find the distillery. Where are we at? Visitor center. Walking bridge, so it's this way. Okay, so it's up here. Here's his. Is this it? So right here, I bet you we drop right here. Yeah, look. So here's this freaking cave. Wonder, there's gotta, obviously we can find a better picture than this. But I can just show you. This is the house. He kicked this safe in. He was in here. Here he is. He's 5 foot nothing. He worked in this house. He kicked a safe and broke his toe. And then right behind it, that's what I was trying to say, is like right behind it, the closer you walk to this cave, like when you get to where these people are, it's like 70 degrees, no matter what time of year it is. Like, it was hot. You walk over here, sweating. You walk right here, 70 degrees. It feels amazing. So, and it's literally like just a stream. I bet you can get like a better photo. So you can see the cave back behind Jack here. Okay, yeah, here's a good one. So this is inside. I mean, look at that crap. Isn't that crazy? Travis probably knows all about this. Travis was probably there when Jack Daniels kicked the safe. They get most of their water out of Tim's Ford, but that doesn't sound as romantic. Hey, trust me, Paul, I'm a historian and I know. They get it right here. Don't. They probably get it from Tim's Ford. But hey, I would get it from right here. It's right there. Anyway, cave. It's awesome. There you go. Here's the safe. I'm pretty sure this chip of paint you see right here, that's where his toe just sliced right there, gangrene. You know, just toast, you know. That right there, that is my great 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 grandfather. Just fun. The more you know, the more you learn. I think you should go live on St. Patty's Day dressed up as a leprechaun. When is St. Patty's Day? I thought I was your granddad. That's what I was looking at. When the heck is St. Patty's Day? The 20th? No. Daylight savings is this weekend, reminder. Next Tuesday. Or 2 Tuesdays from now. $3.17 as always. What do you think? I'm a calendar-ishin'? Was he opening the safe before or after getting sloshed? I think he was sloshed, kicked the safe, and then realized I'm effed. I gotta drink more. He came into work early, which he never did, and couldn't open the safe. As they say, moral of the story: don't go to work early. See, it makes me wonder though, like it makes me wonder the drinking habits of those guys. You know? Like, was he hung over? Or was he still drunk from the night before? Either way, I think I could understand kicking the safe. You know what I'm saying? You know them a lot. How long did he soak his broken foot in the cave water? It might be foot rot. It was a hard life back then. 90% of us could not survive living back then. You give me endless supply of Jack Daniels, I could for at least a little bit until I died from that. What up, Raymond? Jeremy Dirks. You're in here as we're ending. I'm sorry, my friend. We gotta wrap her up early. All right, I got to take this off. I'm not kidding. This thing's like 5 pounds. I'm on the West Coast. We finish this, it's done. We're over for the night, so. I've been trying to drag this on so I could talk to you guys. I'm just shooting this. Whatever you guys do, don't let a data center be built right by where you live. What? I'm guessing this has obviously happened to you. Why I used to walk to the distillery 19 miles every morning and night, uphill in the snow and backwards. Wait, it's your Travis, it's your birthday? Today? Hey, Corgi, love you, bro. Have a good night and stay away from mountain lions and all that. Trev, is the Tennessee whiskey still thick in the mouth? I still haven't gotten to try this yet. So, Travis, let me give you my quick answers because you'll know what I'm talking about. The Tennessee whiskey, I think, has gotten, if anything, darker than what it was when we tried it. I think the extra age definitely made it more barrely than when we had it. I think it cuts away from some of the sweetness, which I already didn't really think it was that sweet. But I think it's gotten like Elijah Craig Barrel Proof meets Jack Daniels range. On the palate, you get a little bit of the banana, but it definitely has. I mean, that thing is freaking dark, dense, thick, with multiple C's. I think the rye is exactly. I don't think it changed much from when we tried it. I think it's. And if it did change, then it's close enough I don't remember. I think the rye has been completely unchanged. And I think the Tennessee whiskey has. I think it's gotten just more. It seems aged. Aged. What up, Jay Fretless? Bruh. Largest data center in the US only uses the same amount of water as 2 In-N-Out burgers per year. Propaganda is wild. Look, this is all beyond me. And, you know, I fortunately live in a neighborhood where a data center will not be built. So I personally don't give a flying crap. But I'm sure some people do, and I'm sure Jay Fretless knows more than I do for sure. Because I don't know nothing about no liquid cooling systems or closed loops. So I'm out of this fight, bro. I'm not. I'm just here. I'm just here with my pals drinking some bourbon. You know, I freaking know. Keep me out of this, bro. All there is to it. I live in the country too, Trev. You aren't safe. What do you mean? The hell? Travis, full chub now, Trev. Here's the thing, Travis. Let me ask you this. Um, when we picked these, which one of these was your favorite? Like, which did you prefer, the rye or the whiskey more? I think that I honestly, like, at the time of picking them, I think I preferred the whiskey. And then tonight, I'm like, dude, the rye I think is my favorite. But like by barely. It's just weird how it flip flopped, you know? They're both so goddamn good. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Like Jack Daniels picks. Trev, love you, buddy. Give Willow some scratches for me. You guys have a fantastic night and excellent weekend. Paul P, freaking love you. Also, make sure that Mrs. Paul P sends you some photos of her freaking 37 miles into a race, hating her life, soaking wet. I would love to just see the misery. So keep me in the loop as she updates you. We all had a fight with Goshen Battery Plant here in West Michigan. I know nothing about that stuff, to be honest, man. When tasting, I preferred the rye because of the cherry and heavier profile. I was wanting the Tennessee whiskey to be a little darker to go with the mouthfeel, and now you're saying it is. See, this is why I love having so many people on the pick that they view things in a different way. I loved it as it was, and I think them delaying this actually made this darker. So I think you might like. I wouldn't say you're gonna like it better than the rye, but I bet you that you'll like it better than you did originally. Then, if that's what you were looking for, I think you would. I think you will. That was my first thought when I smelled and tasted it. I was like, dude, like, this is freaking, this is different. Like, it's gotten more barrel going on here, for sure. Whereas the rye, I was much more like, oh yeah, this is much more in line with what I remembered. I think the whiskey was, I think it's changed more than the rye. Um, I don't know. They're both good, man. They're both so dang good. What? So put it in layman's term. Let's just say it's gruesome ball hair. What? there we have it, guys. We're going to wrap it up there. We're going to end a little early. But again, these are dropping Monday. I think that it's starting at 5 p.m. Central Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're patrons, it's following the same structure. So top 3 tiers go at 5. 30 minutes later, it goes to the next tier, next tier, next tier, next tier. So I will say this is going between like 4 channels. So I'm not saying panic. And I'm also not sure. We're still working out if we want to limit. Like how much we're going to limit it. But that will all be posted. You're going to get a message. Whatever tier you're at, you're going to get a message. And it'll explain it. I'll lay it out. I'll give you the link. And it'll say limit or no limit or whatever. So we're gonna finalize that this weekend. But they're dropping Monday. So... Hey, Kevin, late as piss, right as I'm ending. I think I need some Duke of Hazmat, and you're ending early. Kevin, shoot me a text, bro. We'll talk about it. I want to see Kevin deteriorate as he sips the Dukes of Hazmat. All right, guys. Another reason why I wanted to go live is I don't think I will be live next week. I want to bring this up. Here, I want to do something. If you're still here. So, because I'm not going to be able to do it next week. Pick up your glass. So next weekend, I have the honor and privilege to be running a I mean, you can look it up. You can see. I don't know. I think it might be I don't know if it might be a charity. I don't know. But it's called the Arkansas Run for the Fallen. And groups of people run all the way to the state capitol. And every couple of miles, we stop, and there's family members of Arkansas service members who were killed in the global war on terror. We run with flags the whole way. We get to a meeting point. There's a family there. We stop. We read their name, their service record, and just keep their names alive, their families a lot of the time. So I've never done this, but supposedly like family members will be at these stopping points. So we'll get to see like their brothers, sons, mother, fathers. They're going to be there. So next weekend, we picked up 18 miles. So we're gonna do this for 18 miles next weekend. So I will not be live. I think it might be on Saturday. So I'm not going live. We'll get to meet a lot of families. So that'll be super freaking cool. If it is to say that's cool, I would say it's more of like it's an honor than it is cool, but you know what I'm saying. But we're gonna raise a toast because I think that's just freaking. It's so cool. I'm so glad I get to be a part of this year. I mean, that's just awesome. Like the way they set it up. I don't know where exactly they started, but it's like, let me just Google it so I can give you I can give you the full rundown. Okay. A team of runners will embark on a 155-mile run to honor Arkansas service members who have died while serving on active duty since September 11th, 2001. It begins in the Ozark Mountains and ends at the state capitol. Each mile of the run is dedicated to an Arkansas hero. The run team stops at each marker where they present an American flag and a biographical card in honor of a fallen service member who has died while serving. So, I'm part of it. I got 18 miles of it. So, which is sad is every mile, they say. So I got 18 service members that we're honoring. So that's an absolute freaking honor for me to do. So I'm raising a little glass. Wish me luck, but that's gonna be powerful to me. So I'm not going live next weekend, and that's why. So it's been weird. It's racing season, so that's why I'm live tonight, and then I'm not live next week, and then I'm live, and I'm not. And it's always something. I'm always doing something. So that's why next week I'm not. So absolutely love you guys. Let's raise a glass. Thanks for doing that for your fallen brothers and sisters. It's gonna be powerful, bro. I'm looking forward to it. Just don't piss yourself in front of the families. Oh, I hope not. Cheers, guys. Love ya. Here's to them, to the fallen. How about that? That's what we're gonna do. Raise a glass to the fallen. What up, Darrell? You're late, and I'm ending. Appreciate all you do in the stream. Run for those who can't. Have a great week. And you know, miracle, every time I run, it's for me, and it's for those who can't. We in a team. All right, guys, love ya. Judging by the schedule, it'll probably be the 20th, or maybe I don't know. We should try in a St. Patty's Day or something, but we'll see. At least the 20th. So I'm off next week. You'll see me when you see me. How about that? I love you guys. Have a great weekend. We're gonna have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for continuing to support me. I freaking love you guys. A lot. Bye.